Coming up on this episode.
Here's my step stool, honey. A bit sketchy. Now this is protected against the rain, right?
Yeah.
Until we get it sided.
This morning, Ryan is putting in the power to be able to water these when we go on our trip to see family. I'm gonna go up on the porch and start putting that deck furniture together.
Well, we have to do this, the wrapping. So you can't do the deck furniture until the wrap's done, honey. Because I can't do it without you.
Okay. Okay.
See how it's spiraled?
So those are galvanized spiral nails, and are they better?
Yeah, galvanized means they're rated for outdoors, anti-corrosion, and spiral means that they don't just pull out by themselves. As you pound a spiral nail in, it twists, but it can't work its way out because it can't twist.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, the things you learn, eh?
Yeah. Ouch. All right, honey, let's wrap it, eh?
Okay, let's do it.
Do you think we're gonna need anything for there, that little space?
That's too close there, I think.
Well,
When that door opens.
I may have to trim it.
Yeah.
I may have to trim this flange part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in a situation like that, it makes sense to bend it up.
Yeah.
But that's something we can retrofit after if we have to.
Right.
Okay, let's start on the other side
Okay.
and get the building paper going.
I wonder if there's a way that they actually fold it over.
I'm sure there is, but I don't have the tools to do. But it's better than nothing, isn't
Looks
it?
great.
If I had tin snipper flattenery things, I could make that all nice, but I don't have the right tools.
That's really good, except it's going to be fearfully sharp if someone walks around it, hey?
Well, I can cut the edge of it off.
Just a little triangle, maybe.
Like this.
Yeah. That would be better, hey? You could see that being a problem for somebody.
I thought of that. There.
Way to go.
How am I going to do this one? This is a tough one. Because there. Now this is protected against the rain, right?
Yeah.
Until we get it sided. I have to go get one more piece of flashing.
Now that's funny. You can't see Melody here, but she's actually hanging off the edge of the roof so she can get the right angle for this shot.
The things you do.
That's a speedy charger.
Yeah.
What we're going to do now is apply some tuck tape as a stopgap
Sealant.
sealant. At some point I'll get some proper butyl tape, but this will work for now to keep the rain out. Nice having the drip edge up. It'll be protected as soon as I get a piece underneath this drip edge here. So I'm going to cut a piece off of this.
Tiny step stool.
Here's my step stool, honey. Bit sketchy.
I have to say the flies are out tonight. Wow.
Are they?
Yes. Can't you feel them?
I haven't noticed them though. Gotta do a little doctor in here. There. You're right about the mosquitoes. Okay. We'll get another piece up inside there.
Oh, I gotta help. So we've done the back and the sides, and now we're coming along to the front. We still have the drip edge to do and the paper so that this wall doesn't get soggy and soaked. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Worked out well.
Do we have enough for more?
I've got a whole extra roll of this stuff. This is not like house wrap.
Oh.
It's just burn paper.
This little array shed will be a good use of space. Even after our main shop is built, this will still provide convenient storage space close to the cabin. It will also have power and water, so it may be a good place for Melody to do some of those fun projects she has planned.
So if he could hold that end.
That'll be the last thing that we do. And we're done. Then we have to re-secure that array because it looks so sketchy to me right now.
Do you know why it looks sketchy?
Why?
Because it is.
It's literally off the front and the whole thing is fallen before. Hey?
Yeah.
How are we going to move that back?
I'll just move it.
How though?
I'll drag it.
1,200 pounds you'll drag?
That's how I got it off the front, yeah. Thunder and lightning, honey.
Oh boy. Handy. It's handy to have them around.
Oh, am I ever stupid.
What happened?
I cut the paper in the wrong spot.
Oh no.
That's all right.
Oh, so that now you can't see.
I should have cut the paper here, not here.
Oops.
I'll just tape it.
Come right away, huh?
I will.
This is a pretty big door, but I like it. I need to figure out how to keep rain away from the door jambs and the lower threshold. A drip edge will work for now, but I will probably need to rig up a low-profile gutter to direct the water away from the face of the door itself. I'll be closing off that final wall inside the array shed. I had to screw the door in place to re-and-re the hinges, and I needed access to do that, but now that the door is complete, I can frame up that final wall. And I'm thinking of installing a gutter to direct the rain away from the base of the array. It's amazing how much water runs off those panels.
Good morning, good morning. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day it is. Here we are, out by the lake. And it looks so pretty. Opal, you take me. You want to go for a walk? Let's go! Good morning to the greenhouse. Look at this delightful place. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Hi.
It is.
Wow. Are these pumpkin plants ever growing nicely?
Are they?
And I know people are going to laugh because they're going to be like, what? Because I think you should only have one in a big, huge garden bed, but I didn't really know. So this is our surprise bed. I think those are onions. But as for this stuff, we don't really know what we got going on here because my starters fell out. I'm pretty sure these are radishes because I put these in after the fact. This morning, Ryan is putting in the power to be able to water these when we go on our trip to see family. Look at the potatoes. Big tall tomato. The cucumbers. The peas. Tomato. Peppers. With some peppers there. Isn't that neat? Wow. Lots and lots and lots of peppers, actually. Some more tomatoes. Uh-oh. Holding hands in the nighttime. I was worried that was going to happen. Because these grapevines will just reach out and try to make friends wherever they are. So I have to somehow disconnect these guys. Sorry, I know. I mean, it's been nice and all. What are we going to do? Well, I managed to get that little friendship disconnected for now. Now, looking at the zucchini. Looks so pretty this morning. Wow, everything's looking really nice. Beautiful. And the sun is coming out. And there's the moon up there. This poor tree is leaning here. I'm very concerned about them. They have to be planted. We're just trying to find a place to plant them. Now look at this apple. Hey, there's 3 of them. There's 3 apples. That looks nice. There's a little one hiding under there. Okay, this is a real scientific station going here. What just happened? Oh my!
Look at water coming down all those things there, so I just have to hook the hoses up to them.
They just need to be down about like right on top of the soil, not on top of the leaves.
We'll have to put tubes down.
Oh, I see. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I was going to put tubes down, but I'm thinking maybe I should just lower them.
Yeah, I think so. That's really neat. Another job well done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm just wondering,
Whoa.
there's a lot of water coming down
Oh.
underneath. I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh yeah, it's just absolutely soaked under there. Where would that be from? An initial spill?
I'm wondering.
Because look at that. That is amazing. We were wondering what we were going to do when we went back to the home base for our family trip. We were a little bit concerned about how we would keep these watered. But I think that's taken care of.
Well, that valve is not shutting off, though.
That is a concern.
See, look, it's still going.
Yeah, no, that is a concern. Overwatering is just as bad as underwatering.
It's just pouring out of the bottom, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I shut this thing off now?
You've got a little system there.
Yeah, so...
Neat. Thank you, honey.
Welcome.
Going from beautiful to really ugly. They really need to dry out. So look at this. Pumpkins, the grapes, the surprises that we have there. And this is just amazing. Everything's getting all watered. Wow.
Yeah, and it actually, that little pump gives lots of pressure, so it's good.
I'm just going to take this bunch of soil over to the greenhouse because I need to plant a couple of more cucumbers, I think. Well, I've just planted these little ones. This morning I am in the little shed bedroom and I'm going to be cleaning it out and making a nice little place for my daughter to sleep. We have another one coming for Addison, my son, and that will be put together next week when Ryan gets back. One of the motivations in getting this all done is so that obviously family can come here now. So today with my daughter's shed, I am going to sweep it out, wash the floor, get the bed ready, and try and make it into a nice little abode for her. So this is her view when she opens her bedroom door in the morning. Such serenity and calm beauty. The first thing that I'm going to do is sweep the floor really, really well because it's near mud. Honestly, I'll show it to you. It's near mud. I have a lovely bed cover for her and brand new pillows. We've got sheets and I want it to be really, really nice in here. And then I'm going to put little sparkly lights in here too. We have so much sand, so lots of sand will get tracked in. And whistle while you work. Da, 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 da. That actually picked up a fair bit of sand. I'm going to wash the floor. Then I can put her blow-up mattress this way, I think. And I'm just going to do like the old-fashioned floor wash.
I'll be building a pedestal for this mattress to sit atop, so any bugs wanting to crawl into bed will need to work a little harder to get there. And raising the bed off the floor will also create room for storage underneath. I see that these little grooves in the floor will be really good at catching dirt. So in the future, I'll lay down some vinyl plank flooring which will make it way easier to keep clean.
When our world was hit with this disaster in 2020, it separated a lot of loved ones from each other. And so I think it makes it even more special now to spend this time with my oldest son and oldest daughter. And I can't wait to get the other two up too. But this is a special, special time. My oldest daughter lives in the UK and my son lives in Dallas, and we're all Canadian. So, seemed like a good idea at the time. They have to grow up and leave. But I really do wish that they could stay. You know what though? It's not about me. It's about having healthy children that can go on their own and make a thriving, successful life, have thriving, successful families. Things have just changed. It's just different. It's not worse. It's just hard sometimes. But of course, you want your children to be independent and healthy. And I'm blessed to say that the 4 of mine really are. But I just like them so much as people. I just love being with them. They're the neatest people. So special times ahead. Look at there. My utensils up, hanging. Our trees inside. And everybody's set up for a drink of water while we head off. I was gonna spray those outside. Look at all these.
Oh, I didn't do the onion.
I can put the onion underneath that grape. And then this will fill up and it'll feed the onion. Yeah, like right there. Yep.
I don't think so, Annie.
We'll see if that works. Yeah. Lots of water comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, but not quite far enough out.
No?
It's okay, I'll just put another line.
No, I don't want to have to make you do that.
I've got to put another one to the other tree anyways.
Wow, honey, this is just magical, really.
Yeah, it was a bit of figuring out.
No kidding. Look at. Did you know that we have 3 apples there?
Yeah.
I think I only thought we had 2 always. This is ideal.
Yeah.
And this blueberry's going to do well.
I'm going to put a spigot here. So you can have a hose right here.
Oh, wow, that would be nice.
Yeah, so I can run a water line to here. I'll tee that, run a water line up, and then we can have water right here, wherever you want it.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah. Cool, eh?
Yeah, look at that. He put that pipe in and it just goes right to the water tank. Now, to make sure that water tank is always full.
I'll automate that.
How will you do that?
I'll put a float in it with a pump from the lake.
We should put like a rain catchment eaves trough or something. Up there.
Up where? Up there?
Yeah. Yep.
Cute, eh?
Thank you very much.
Just about done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we're just shutting things down because we're returning to our home base and Brian is just finishing up the last little bit of paper there.
Today is travel day, and we have to leave very soon. But I'm making use of every available minute here before we leave.
We brought the barge back. We'll take the boat over and then off we go. 12.5-hour drive. 12.5 hours to our home base. We're thinking maybe we'll do half of that tonight and maybe half tomorrow, or we'll just see how far we can get. The logging road is actually going to be closed for some work, so we have to get out of here now, or else it could be a 2 to 3 hour wait, they say.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're on our way back to the home base, and we're going to drive 12.5 hours, and then we get to see the family in a few days. Our flag is flying. What's happening? Uh-oh.
I noticed that the fuel was getting really low on one of the tanks, so I'm switching it out now to avoid getting air in the fuel line.
We're switching tanks, but we're kind of going...
I ran a tank dry once before, which created an air block in the line. It was a total nightmare trying to get the line primed again. Getting ahead of it like this makes the changeover super simple and reduces the downtime to only a few seconds.
Someone's gonna get some rain.
Hopefully it's the forest fires.
Yeah. Here we go. We're leaving my hometown. We've had a couple of challenges already, as if we wouldn't ever. We made our token Tim stop, hot chocolate. We don't drink coffee.
I already drank mine.
You drank your hot chocolate?
Yeah,
Yeah, like when it was hot.
that's right.
Mine's cold chocolate.
I like my food hot and my drinks hot.
So we went to Tim's because we like to stop here because it's like one of only maybe 2 places that has...
My favorite donuts. Does anybody know what my favorite donuts are? I'll give you a hint. Coconut.
You pointed to your head.
Yeah, coconut with no milk.
You pointed to your head and then say coconut with no milk?
That's right.
What does that mean?
That means dumb.
Coconut with no milk is dumb?
Coconut with no milk.
These things are new to me. So we went in there, and Ryan loves going in there to get his coconut donuts every few months. Well, a couple times a year. They didn't have them. They did not have them, and so he was very, very disappointed because they've got the dream donuts now. So anyways, we were happily heading out of town, and then I realized that I left my Invisalign in my cookie bag from Tim Hortons that we had just thrown away at the hotel. Had no idea that I did that, and we had to make a quick turnaround. I've got it. So now we're heading out. It's 9:49 a.m. and we have got to hit the ferry by 5:15 in order to make our 5:45 reservation. So we are a bit under the gun because we noticed
There might be a couple of slight detours. So what normally takes 5.5, 6 hours might take 9 hours, and we have 7.5 hours.
the thing of it is that there could be even more of a detour than we realize. So there is I think it's called Shetland Creek Fire. That would be the one that would be the problem. So we are heading into the Fraser Canyon here in BC, not at this moment, but we will be. And I hope that's not too smoky. We changed the filter on the truck, the inside filter, so hopefully that will be okay if we do encounter any of those things. We haven't been back for months, so we don't really know. But anyways, we're off to see the family. The first wave is coming in about 3 or 4 days. Then we've got a second wave within a few days after that, and then we have our third wave. And at the end of the month, third week of the month. And then we will be at our island with 2 of those waves.
A lot of waving.
A lot of waving going on. So we're super excited because since the big sea hit, that really kind of upended our Canadian/US visit world until, like, we didn't see the kids for 2 years and 8 months. And you've probably seen the episode where we did go to see family in Texas and Ohio. So before that time, we hadn't seen them for 2 years and 8 months. And so that was a really wonderful reunion. But it'll also be a wonderful reunion now because I don't think my youngest daughter and family have been back for about 5 years, I would say, to Canada. And so we're really excited to have them and all 3 little girls now. We might do some fishing, we just don't know yet. But they're coming home. Then my eldest daughter from London, from the UK, will be coming in. And then my eldest son. So the last one to come home to BC will be my youngest son. And he's married, and I'm sure hoping that'll happen soon too. So everybody can hang out together.
Yeah, that'll be good.
For now, these 3 will be back here in BC, and I cannot wait to get the 2 of them to the island for sure. And now, my youngest daughter says, now that we have shelters being built, they will probably come out there. So I can't even imagine how much fun that'll be, hey? To take the girls on the barge and go fishing, and the girls are 3, 5, and 7. And I think it'll be an exciting world for them. We just have to probably get at least 2 more mosquito magnets. I would say 1 for that area alone, and maybe 1 for the shop or for the sun shed. The mosquito magnet was so full.
It's amazing.
You could walk on a bed of those and not even touch the ground. It'd be like a 4-inch bed, but still, it's unreal how thick those things are. Ugh. I know that some people have said, mosquitoes balance the ecosystem. They all have their part. I don't know. I just remember mosquitoes killing more people in the world than anything else with all the diseases that they spread. So
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
no. So I'm okay with killing them off. And I know we're probably going to get comments about that, but they are so horrific. They are absolutely horrific. And it's brutal to live out here with them. So I'm okay.
I'd rather do away with the itchiness and the potential disease spreading.
Yeah, because they really are very harmful. They really, really do spread horrific diseases all throughout the centuries. And, historically, they're dangerous. And they still are, even with like dengue fever and all of those things. You don't want to get dengue more than once. Anyways, I'm happy to be rid of them. And I really love the mosquito magnet. And I'm hoping that they'll see this and send us another one. So we have a lot of reviews.
They didn't send us the first one. We bought.
No, they did not send us the first one.
I really don't mind the long drive. It gives us a chance to decompress and talk. And it also gives my body a chance to rejuvenate. This trip will be a quick turnaround for me. I'll be returning to the island alone to get everything ready for when Melody flies back with her daughter. We are so excited to introduce Bird Island to our family.
If you're curious about how our off-grid wilderness island journey began,
We invite you to come along and experience our homestead build from the very start.